guys, Jordan here. Welcome to episode 7 of University Challenge here with Cardiff Met Uni. Today we have our first ever Champions League fixture after the last episode, which I highly suggest you go and watch before coming to watch the rest of this one. Whereby, spoiler alert, we won the league on the last day of the season. I will get the league table up. You can see we're our league holders. If we go into stages, last season, we won the league by 1 point over the New Saints, which means we are about to embark on our first ever Champions League campaign as a club. We've been drawn against Havnar Bolt Flag, aka HB, that's what I'm going to call them from now on, the champions of the Faroe Islands. They're quite a good side. They do have real players, as you can see. So they got some players on hefty wages compared to our zero wages. However, we have made a lot of transfers. Now, a lot of them I wasn't able to register in time. They've only happened in the last day or so in game. But we'll go through the transfers because I feel like our squad now is at a point where we are probably on par, if not clear, as the best team in Wales and could sort of compete in Europe as well. As you can see, we've got a few more transfers ongoing as well. Chisholm Afoka, formerly of West Brom, Bradford and Aston Villa. Very decent winger, can play either side, can even play up front as a sort of makeshift forward, but very good physically. Again, young, time to develop. We're also looking at Teddy Rowe, released by Aston Villa, played a whole season at Gloucester City as well. Very good passing, first touch, really good mentals for midfielder, decent physicals. If we can get him over the line, that'd be a really good one. And last but not least, we're looking at signing Daniel Oyegoke, formerly of Arsenal and Barnet. Really solid English right back. Actually got under 20 caps for England, but very quick, pacey. Not the greatest technically, but mentally quite well-rounded too. However, we'll go into our transfer history. Now, there was some that happened at the end of last season, so we'll go through those first. And we'll start with this one. This is Kyle Robinson. He's probably going to be our starting striker. Might be rotational, depending on if we can get a few more deals across the line. But it's been around the block, sort of in the Irish leagues. Had some time in Scotland last season. But for this level, looks to be a very strong competitive striker for what we're after. And looking to him, he is actually registered for the Champions League, so he will be starting this game. So I'm hoping that he can pick up a few goals and fire us through to the next round. We then signed Lewis Budanakas, Scottish 22-year-old goalkeeper, decent ability, probably not going to develop too much more according to my coaches. My coach's judging ability and potential is pretty decent, so I'd imagine that this is probably as good as he's going to get. He might develop a little bit more. It says star player at the moment. You will see I've brought in another goalkeeper who is a lot better. So he is actually going to be a rotational option. It was just at the time that was the level that he was at. Then finally on this page, we also brought in Robbie Fraser, formerly of Rangers, played 100 times for Rangers B team. 21-year-old Scottish left-back, got an under-21 cap for Scotland, good crossing, good in a tackle, very well-rounded mentally, and rapid as well. So, bags of potential, hopefully he can fulfill that here. Again, picked up on a free after his contract expired. And then if we go on to this season, so we've got Dylan Stevenson. This guy I am so excited about. You can see by the coach summary. He's actually going to play as our left inside forward. Right-footed, good pace, decent mentally, but incredibly gifted technically. Formerly of Newcastle, spent time at Hamilton and South Shields on loan, but was released by Newcastle at the end of the season, so we've picked him up on a free. That's a bit of a coup for us as a club. We've picked up Joshua Squires. Again, this guy was wanted by some like English Football League clubs. Formerly of Southampton. Great sort of mentals in key areas. Rapid with the ball. Good first touch, good tackling, good technique. You know, a good option to have in the squad. I believe he is actually registered as well for this one. Now, on to our new goalkeeper. We have signed Hubert Grashik. He is English, but half Polish as well, as you can tell by the name. 21-year-old goalkeeper, formerly of Arsenal, 6'2", great agility, great reflexes. He's going to come in and be our number one goalkeeper. He's still got potential to develop it some more. So hopefully, he can realise that at the club. We signed Oliver Samuels, sort of a rotational option to play centre-back, left-back, just where needed, bit of a utility player. Good pace, pretty decent physically in general. Not bad mentally, kind of lacking in that positioning sense, which probably would lead me away from playing him as a centre-back. But decent marking, decent tackling. Can't really ask much more. Formerly of Middlesbrough. I believe he's actually in the squad for this game. We've signed Tom Curl, right back, 19 years old, formerly of Stoke. Again, kind of a utility option. He probably play quite a bit initially, but obviously if we bring that other right back in that we're in talks with at the moment, then he'll become our backup right back for the season. Then we signed Aaron O'Reilly, 20-year-old Irish centre-back. Started off at St Patrick's, has recently been at Aston Villa. Spent time last season on loan at Haverfordwest in the Welsh League. Done really well. Picked him up on a free. Really excited about him. Great heading, great marking, great tackling, great first touch. A little lacking physically, sort of strength-wise, but in terms of jumping reach and natural fitness, very good. We'll put him on a training regime to develop his pace and strength a little bit more, but Irish under-21 international, can't ask for much more than that. And then our final two signings, as you can see, they're very similar names. So the first one is Taylor Hart, formerly again of Aston Villa. As you can see, I kind of just looked through Premier League clubs to see who was released. And a lot of Aston Villa players wanted to come to me. Nothing to do with the fact that I support them in real life. Good technique, good passing, first touch. He's not available for this game. Well-rounded mentally, well-rounded physically. Again, rotational option. Really happy with that one. And the last one I'm very excited by. Kido Taylor Hart. So you've got Taylor Hart and Kido Taylor Hart. Insane physicals for a winger. Sort of rapid, good agility, good strength, good fitness. He's very much a flair player, but good off the ball, good determination, good dribbling. Really, really happy to get that one over the line. So that's all our transfers that we've made now. In terms of finances, just so we can have a look before this match, we have 119,000 in the bank. You know, pretty much where we've been this whole time here. But without further ado, enough of me rambling. You guys are here to see the Champions League games. So let's go into our first ever Champions League fixture. And I will just make sure, because otherwise it's going to be very loud, that I will turn off the music in-game, because otherwise we might get copyrighted as well. Just got to wait for this to do its thing. Come on, game. But again, please like, subscribe to the video. I haven't checked how many likes the last video's got yet. I will have a look yet. I'm going to keep that target alive of 5 likes, and I will do an extra upload this Saturday. Come on, Football Manager, taking your sweet time. But yeah, really, really happy with how this save's going so far. Hope you guys are enjoying it. As I said in the last video, I've got big plans for FM25 when it's finally, 6 months late released. To pick another university club that we're going to do a save with. So, we'll continue with the whole university challenge theme. There we go. Finally that. So I'll do the opposition instruction. So our team for today, we're actually having to play a bit of a makeshift right back because Samuel Cager's got a knock and he's failed his fitness test. And we have no one else that can play right back. I am very tempted, actually. I know he cannot play that. I think I'm going to do this and play Ibrahim at right back just because he's got the attributes needed to play that role. Quite a few of our new players in the team. Dylan Stevenson, Carl Robinson, Jacob Squires. Is it Jacob? Joshua. I'll get there eventually. Samuels at centre-back, which is where he's going to play today because we've got Robbie Fraser at left-back. Other than that, quite a core of the team is very similar to last season. We're going to stick with Haynes at centre-back over Krasniki, our young 15-year-old centre-back who came from our youth academy. He's developing well at the moment, And I just want to give him the game time to continue his development, because I think he could genuinely become one of the best players in the club. So, anyhow, we'll do auto numbers for that. And we will go into the first leg of this Champions League game. We'll be playing both games today, so it will be quite a long episode. But hopefully that you guys will enjoy that, whoever is watching this. Have faith in everyone. Yes, Joe Ling will perform. Blah, 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 blah. And let's get into the action. So HB are playing a 5-back formation, probably looking to hit us on the counter attack. But I feel like if we play to our ability, we could definitely get something from this. I think the draw's actually been quite kind to us. I say that, and it looks like HB are actually on the attack here. Aguiman Dua for them. Plays it across to Hansen. And that is a great save from Grashik in goal to deny them from close range. And Stevenson wins the ball back. That was a really good save on his debut from Grashik. Ibrahim's actually already on a 7.1 at right back. It could be something that we look to do with him this season, actually, is maybe transition him into a role like that. And as I say that, we've got an attacking free kick here. I'm not quite sure who's over the ball. It hasn't told me yet. I believe it's Stevenson. Yeah, it is. Is he going to shoot from this far out? He is. And it's a really good save from the HB goalkeeper. Stevenson with an absolute worldie of a free kick. And the corner comes in. It looks like nothing doing there yet. We're ending that highlight. But we're taking the game here to HB. If we can get something from the home leg, I feel confident of possibly progression. And we got the ball here with Joe Ling. Plays it across to Squires. Back to Squires. Bit of time in midfield. He goes for the shot and it's just wide. And we're really taking the game here to the Faroese champions. Stevenson with the ball out right. He's come across to take the throw in. Plays it back to Haynes. Haynes finds Ling. Ling out wide to Robbie Fraser. Robbie Fraser with the ball in and it's cleared. But it comes back out to Squires. Squires with the shot, and that's a really good save. And I've just noticed that Ibrahim's actually picked up a knock at right back, but it's not got an injury icon, so he should be fine. As the corner comes to nothing there. But we have started this game really on a real positive note. If we can just get a goal, I probably would make us favourites to win this. As Ibrahim travels forward from the right back role. He's never played before, but he's performing really well there. Carries it forward some more. Joe Ling has got a bit of time here. Plays it out to Robbie Fraser. Robbie Fraser with the ball across, and Robinson should be doing better with that header. How have we not scored yet? We're only in the 30th minute and we still haven't scored. Have I got the game speed up to max? No, I haven't. We'll up that. Get through this so this episode isn't too long. And we are absolutely destroying HB now. We just need a goal. We've got a highlight here. The HB keeper plays it long. Bit of header ping pong. Rio Glean has a run. It's a good challenge. Is this going to be a counter attack now? No, it's not. Haynes steps out to win the ball back convincingly. Ibrahim now with a bit of space down the right-hand side. He's going to look for a cross. And Robinson misses another sitter. How are we not winning? Are we going to rue these chances? That is the question. I'm going to say I don't like what I've seen so far. Should be winning. Ibrahim's on a 7.8 as a makeshift right back. Genuinely might have to look at converting him to that role, training him as a right back if he can continue these sort of performances. We're at the 60th minute now, so I'm actually going to make a few changes because Robinson has played really poorly in this game. We're going to bring in Owen Windsor, the kind of star of the back end of last season. And we're also going to... I'm just looking at what options we've got here. So, Rio Glean, we'll keep on for now, I think. Unless we've got someone who can fill in that role. Flaherty can play there, but he's not the quickest. So I think I'm going to leave Glean on for now. because he is the sort of player who's got the ability to make a difference in one of those sort of split moments. We've got a free kick here with Stevenson over the ball. Stevenson goes for the shot, and it's half saved by the goalkeeper, half hit the bar there. And the longer this goes on, the more I worry that we're going to rue these missed chances. Got another chance now. Ibrahim outright looks for the ball across, nothing doing. Thompson now for HB. Looks to clear, plays it to Davidson, to Wardham. Clears it outright to Agumandua. The worry here is that they've got quite a bit of space here, but Grashik claims it convincingly. Now, can Grashik find a Cardiff Met player? Goes long. Glean does not win the header. But, oh, I thought Windsor had won the tackle there. Hasn't quite. Ibrahim with a poor clearance there to Johnson. And I genuinely thought we were going to have a smash and grab there from HB, but not quite. Okay, here we go. Flaherty's challenged by Johnson. Oh, but Stevenson's won it back. He's through on goal. And it's saved by the goalkeeper. We should be out of sight right now. Owen Windsor with the corner. Can he whip it in? He's taking his time. We don't want him to take his time. There's nothing doing there. Right, we're going to have to make some more changes and go a bit more attacking, I think. I'm going to put Flaherty out on the right. I'm going to try him there. I'm going to bring on Kianyari as our shadow striker. The only other changes I've got, I'm going to do this. I'm going to swap Stevenson and Windsor around. Put Stevenson down the middle and just see if he can have a bit more of an impact there. Squires has not played brilliantly, so I'm going to put Krasniki as the supporting centre mid. And just see if he can make an impact there. Got a highlight here. Haynes. Out to Windsor. Bit of time. Out to Robbie Fraser. Tackled fairly. Joe Ling. Back to Haynes. Haynes looks to spread the play here to Ibrahim. Ibrahim to Flaherty. Stevenson with the chance. And it's another save by the HB goalkeeper. He's playing a 7.3, which for a goalkeeper is insane. We've got another chance here. Stevenson over the corner. Can we nick a goal? Stevenson whips it in. It's cleared out to Flaherty. Back to Stevenson. Oh, he should have passed it across the goal, but he's saw the headlines there, gone for the shot, and it's not worked out. And that is full time. It's 0-0 in the first leg. We should have won that. I won't be too harsh on the team. Ibrahim played an 8.3 at right back, considering he's never played there before, which is definitely giving me ideas of him playing there permanently. We'll just do the press conference quickly. We now have 7 days until our second leg. I'm actually going to get rid of this friendly so we can keep the fitness up. But it'll be 7 days in game for me. It'll be 2 seconds for you. I will be right back. And we are back here for the second leg of the Champions League first qualifying round. As I said, been 7 days in game for me. Been 2 seconds for you guys. In terms of transfers, we've had a few deals go through since you were since the last game. Teddy Rowe, who I showed you before, he's agreed to join us. Going to probably become a starting central midfielder for us. Chisholm Afoka, versatile winger, viewed him before. But also we've signed a backup right back in Frankie Ealing. Came through, funnily enough, the Aston Villa Academy. Decent rotational option. Probably not going to reach his potential, unfortunately. But as someone to come in now as an attacking fullback, very happy to bring him in. One other thing that I forgot to show you at the start, if we look at our facilities, we're no longer playing at the Kincoid campus. It was deemed not sufficient enough for the Welsh Premier League regulations. Our training ground is still there, so we are now ground sharing with Barry Town at Jenner Park. Paying them £6,000 a year, that's nothing really when we're not spending on wages. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that. In terms of finances as well, we made about 30 grand off the first leg. If we look at the first leg, the attendance 1,800, which is good for us. So happy with that. We're playing at the Cardiff International Sports Stadium, wherever that is. But yes, we're not going to ramble. We're going to get into it. Second leg against HB. And we actually have Cager back. He's still struggling for fitness. So I am actually going to stick with Ibrahim. I'm actually going to put him on a training regime for playing wing back because he's got the attributes for it. So why not try him? He played well there. I'll give Robinson another go up front. Didn't really impress me last game. But, you know, let's give him time to see what he can do. I cannot wait until I can register all these new signings, to be honest, because I've got quite a small squad in the Champions League at the moment. But regardless of that, let's get into the game. We're away in the Faroe Islands now against HB. And I just hope that we can sort of keep up the momentum from the last game and this time score a goal. So let's not mess around. Let's get into the match. What I'm going to do, if you guys could follow me over on my X page, link will be in the description, or it will, the account details will be there. Then I will be putting a poll up on that for in the next few weeks for what club we're going to do University Challenge on FM25 with. So if you guys could follow me over on there, that would be great, and get involved with the poll, because ultimately I want to put it in your hands as to who we manage. Robinson's picked up a bruised ankle. He's still fully green on fitness, so I'm actually going to leave him out there for now. We're creating a lot of early chances. We're not really having much of the ball, but we are creating. Hopefully that can turn into something positive and we can actually score a goal this game. Are we going to get through the whole first half here without a highlight? No, we're not. And Wardham with the ball for HB. They're passing it around the back quite well. We seem to be sitting quite deep at the moment. As Dowell plays it out down the left to Jonsson. Back to Davidson. To Dowell. Oh, that is, I hate to say it, that is a scorcher of a goal. He has rifled that first time into the top corner. And I said we would rue our missed chances from the first leg. And we've been made to pay at the start on the stroke of half-time here. Dowell with the first time shot on his left foot. Grushic can get nowhere near it. And that is us 1-0 down here, away from home. I think I'm going to get a bit shouty with the boys. We're going to fresh arms. We're going to, tell them to start playing, because we're not playing well. We've not started this game well. We're not creating enough. And HB have a highlight here. Jonsson's out wide, but it's one back by Flaherty. Looks for Ibrahim. Got a bit of time. Goes back to Flaherty. Plays it up to Robinson. Stevenson. Squires has made a really good run through. Oh, he probably would have been better served squaring that across. Someone had made the run up with him. But that's encouraging that we're making a chance there. So we've got a highlight here. Wardham to Agimandua. Back to Wardham. To Rusberg to Davidson. And it's one back by Robinson. He's got a bit of time here to run. Can he find the ball across? He can to Flaherty. Any other game you would bank on him to score. And he's put it wide. And I think that is going to be the story of this tie in the Champions League here. Just unable to take our chances. And HB have a highlight here. Sorensen with the free kick in. Glean is pushed to the ground. And we might actually counter here with Stevenson. Stevenson down the left-hand side, using his pace. He's taking it all the way down that left-hand side, but he's tackled by Wardham. And now HB are going to counter back against us by the looks of it. Matras Gesson in goal for them. To Wardham. To Agimandua. Oh, it's nearly nicked back in the midfield there, but not quite. And they are passing it around with a bit of confidence at the moment. Hopefully we can win the ball back. It looks like it's going to be their chance. It's played through to Dal. He scored once. He scored again. Mikhail Dal. Oh. I don't even want to watch this. We just haven't taken our chances, and Dahl has popped up with 2 screamers, really. We're going to make some changes because time is ticking and we are not playing well. I'm going to bring on Windsor on the left-hand side. I'm going to bring on Lautaro up front. Everyone's playing poorly, really. Bring on Cager at left back. We've got 5 subs, so let's just go all in. Ollie Samuels, he's been poor, so he can get off the pitch. And I'm going to bring on Yari in midfield for Squires. And we're just going to go for something a bit different, I think. We're going to push him up, keep Flaherty as a shadow striker, and play Yari as a sort of advanced playmaker. Switch the roles to attacking now. We've kind of got to go for it, really. There's no real point in sitting back. Go very attacking and just see if these changes can do anything for us in the last sort of 15 minutes of this match. So we've got a highlight here. Grashik goes long. Flaherty's beaten in the air, but Yari's won it back in midfield to Haynes. Cager plays the ball over the top. Lautaru's in. And Lautaro scores. We are back in this. Costellas Lautaro. Can we complete this comeback now? We've got 13, 14 minutes, I'd say. Haynes to Ling. Cager with the first time ball over the top. And Lautaro using his pace. The defender's caught out appealing for offside. But you got to play to the whistle. And that is a great finish into the top left-hand corner. And there's still time. There is still time here to get an equaliser. And we got a highlight here. Ibrahim out to Yari. Back to Ibrahim. To Joe Ling. To Cager. Cager. Oh, he's hit the post. He has hit the post. That would have been the equaliser. We would have been back in it. Time is trickling away now. We're going to give the boys one last bit of encouragement to try and get that equaliser. Time is running out on our Champions League campaign for this season. And that is it. Unfortunately, the chances we missed in the first leg have come back to haunt us because we are out of the Champions League. And because it's only the first qualifying round, we don't even go to the Europa League. We go down to the Europa Conference League. So, as you can see, we've been drawn at home to Shamrock Rovers of the Republic of Ireland. They're a decent side. Got some good players. Graham Burke, formerly of, the English leagues, Aston Villa, Preston. Been around the block a bit. Good players there. So that's going to be interesting. When do we play them? We play them in a week from now. So we'll be back then for the 2-legged tie against Shamrock Rovers, I guess, on Wednesday. That'll be it for today. I've been Jordan, aka Retain Possession. Drop a like and subscribe. Helps me grow as a creator, helps the channel grow. And I will catch you next time. I'm out. Peace.